Crookedforest. In a remote forest located near the town of Gryfino in western Poland, there is a forest of about 400 oddly shaped pines with a 90-degree bend at the base. Each pine curves steeply northwards above its bases. The trees curve into a C shape, curving 1 to 3 meters sideways before curving to grow upwards from there. These trees were probably planted around 1930 and are thought to have been bent by mechanical intervention. The purpose of these trees is not yet known. Many have speculated that they would have been used for bentwood furniture or even ribs for boat hulls. The outbreak of World War II in Poland in 1939, however, meant that whoever was growing them had to stop and flee, thus they became one of history's great mystery trees. Baobab. The baobab is a tree native to Africa. These trees have a cone-shaped trunk and can measure 30 meters in height and 9 meters in diameter. Their branches are somehow too thin for their enormous circumference. Baobabs stand out for their capacity to store water in the tissues of the trunk, which can reach 100,000 liters. This water reserve is intended to allow these trees to survive the harsh drought conditions common in these regions. This stored water also attracts elephants. These large creatures have been known to rip off parts of the tree so they can drink. Baobabs are widely distributed across southern Africa, particularly in Zimbabwe and around the Limpopo province of South Africa. Madagascar is another baobab hotspot, particularly around Morondava with its famous avenue of baobabs. DeadVlei trees. These trees are a species of acacia and are located in the DeadVlei, a white clay basin in Namibia. The name DeadVlei means dead swamp and refers to the time when the area was a fertile place, bathed by the Tsachab River. The basin was formed after a drought dried up the floodwaters that formed. Before the drought, this place was a beautiful pool full of trees and life. However, after the drought, the trees had no water or nutrients to survive. The trees died over 600 years ago, but they haven't decomposed because the climate is so dry. And these days it's basically twisted tree skeletons. The contrast between the red of the dunes, the blue of the sky, the white of the ground and the black color of the trees is one of the factors that attracts tourists, as it makes the landscape a great backdrop for photos. Tulle Tree. The tree of Santa Maria del Tulle is a Mexican cypress located in the municipality of Santa Maria del Tulle, near the city of Oaxaca de Juarez, Mexico. This tree is estimated to be over 2,000 years old. However, what is most strange and remarkable about this tree is not its age, but its trunk, which is believed to be the most robust in the world, having about 58 meters in circumference and 14 meters in diameter, which requires 17 people, hand in hand and open arms, to go around your torso. Its height is about 42 meters, its estimated volume is 817 cubic meters, and its weight is estimated at 636 tons. This tree is occasionally nicknamed the Tree of Life due to the images of animals that are supposedly visible on the trunk of the tree, such as a lion, bear, elephant, hare and squirrel. Sandbox Tree. Considered one of the most dangerous trees in the world. This tree can grow over 40 meters in height and its trunk is covered with cone-shaped spikes. What's really scary about this tree are the seeds it produces. The seeds look like little pumpkins, and when they harden and ripen, they become time bombs. Once fully mature, the seeds will explode and shoot up to 100 meters away. Not only that, this tree also has a poisonous latex that in certain doses can be fatal for humans. This latex is also used by riverside people who throw it into the water to immobilize fish. The sandbox tree is native to South America and the Amazon rainforest. Dragon's blood trees. Native to an island in the Socotra archipelago, off the coast of Yemen, the dragon's blood tree, also known as dragon tree. Its name comes from the Greek word drakiano, which means dragon, as its red sap was said to be dragon's blood. This tree has an extraordinary appearance and is classified as vulnerable to extinction. These trees can grow to more than 9 meters in height and live for hundreds of years. Looming over the island's rocky, mountainous terrain, it produces fruit and a red sap that has been used for centuries as a remedy in lipstick and even as a varnish for violins. Visually, the trees are impressive. Their branches grow in an outward forking pattern that gives them the appearance of a giant mushroom or an umbrella blown inside out by the wind. This tree takes its name from dragon's blood because of the blood-red resin that oozes from the bark if it is cut or damaged. Traveler Tree. Originally from Madagascar, the traveler's tree can reach up to 20 meters in height, but on average it grows between 6 and 12 meters and its trunk resembles that of a palm tree. This tree is quite famous for accumulating rainwater at the base of the leaves, which has been used in emergency cases for lost people to drink. At the top of the tree are large banana-like leaves that are arranged in a single plane, giving the appearance of a fan. The leaves are 4 to 5 meters long, and each base of the leaf, shaped like a huge cup, can store about 1 liter of accumulated rainwater. The fan of leaves also tends to grow roughly east-west, providing a compass for travelers. Tree of Life. One of the most mysterious trees in the world is located on the outskirts of the Bahrain Desert and is known as the Tree of Life. The so-called Tree of Life is about 32 meters high and draws attention for its age of approximately 400 years and for being rooted in a desert, with no apparent source of water or other vegetation close to it. The mystery of the tree's survival has become legend, or local stories say it was planted on the site in 1583. However, these trees have extremely deep root systems, which may allow for their survival, but their remote location makes it a mystery. Way it actually collects water. The tree is a major tourist attraction, attracting over 50,000 visitors a year, and many locals believe it was part of the real Garden of Eden. Rainbow Eucalyptus. Native to the island of Mindanao, in the Philippines. The rainbow eucalyptus is a large tree that can reach up to 76 meters in height and 240 centimeters in trunk diameter. However, this tree is not only known for its size but also for its colorful bark. Initially, the thin, smooth, brown skin peels off, and a light, vibrant green color appears. This patch of color then turns successively dark green, bluish, purple, orange, and finally red. The colored streaks are created due to the fact that the tree does not peel itself all at once. Slowly, over time, different layers fall off, while other exposed areas have already started to age. This process creates a spectacular look. Despite its aesthetic appeal, this tree is mainly grown for papermaking and not necessarily for decorative purposes. So the next time you use a blank sheet of paper, remember that it could have been something much more colorful.